It has officially been 10 years since Skylanders Trap Team was released. Now, that that's a long time. 10 whole years. Like, I still remember that one Christmas where I opened that present and I got Skylanders Trap Team for the Xbox 360. And it was so amazing just playing the game. It was, overall at the time, it was probably the best Skylanders game. I mean, I didn't, like, spam the bosses. It's kind of sweet boss. Wow, that's really terrible. I need to try and find it. So in kind of Swap Force, what I did was I used to just spam fighting Super Evil Chaos old times. Yeah, but still, Skylanders Trap Team overall was probably the best game in the entire series. Just period. Until we got the last two games, which were sort of disappointing. So, 10-year anniversary for the best, well, the last actually Skylanders games that people can agree on that is good. I don't think Superchargers is bad. I think it's actually really good, but not everyone agrees. And I'm sure pretty much everyone agrees that Imagineers is really bad. And I don't disagree. It has a terrible story and terrible progression, and it's easy, and it's not really much to talk about. But seriously, Skylanders Trap Team was an amazing experience for all of us. And it's put down there that this game is really glitchy. Oh, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Until um like near last year, I wasn't playing Skylanders, but then I decided to get back into it. And before then, I had not encountered a single glitch in Skylanders Trap Team. But then once I got back into it, I started with Giants because you know, and I was having a lot of fun. And then I decided to start playing Trap Team, and I encountered some of my first glitches, which yeah, it was a lot, but I had never encountered glitches before. It's not as glitchy as people say. People say Trap Team is like the glitchiest game and it's terrible. It's not. I mean, I wouldn't say Trap Team is the best Skylanders game. It's really good though. Don't put Skylanders Trap Team down just because of glitches. Because it's about how fun the game is. How fun it is playing every Skylander, collecting them. And speaking of collection, I have one question for all of you guys. Who is your favorite, either just Skylanders Trap Team Skylander in general, or just Core? I mean, not Core, Trapmaster. That was terrible. I wasn't playing properly, so. But honestly, who who is your favorite, either all of the Skylanders Trap Team characters, so from the Cores and the Trapmasters, or just Trapmaster, or Core? Honestly, who was your favourite Skylanders Trap Team Skylander? And I'm gonna go first. My favourite Skylanders Trap Team Core is Funny Bone. My favorite Skylanders Trap Team Trap Master is Jawbreaker. And overall, it is Funny Bone. Wow, that's loud. Okay, I'm dead. No? Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing very good. But anyway, Skylanders Trap Team, an awesome game, and it's 10 years old now. Now, that's really insane to believe that 10 years ago we had this. And let's go back to me in Skylanders Trap Team. Now, unfortunately, eventually my disc just stopped working. I don't know why. You can question it yourself. The disc just stopped working, and it was really annoying. I didn't like it, and I got the game again. Yeah, this is really annoying because I haven't talked about it, but I lost something which is meant to basically lower the volume of my voice, and you can hear me pressing buttons, which is really bad. But still, Skylanders Trap Team. It's just think about it. Skylanders Trap Team. What was your favorite part of it? Just think about that. Just think about how much you enjoyed playing Skylanders Trap Team because of certain things that made it Trap Team. Certain things such as traps. Now, traps I really enjoyed because playing as all the villains, upgrading them all, it was really good. It was like such a cool concept and all new and nice and just it was it was different. It was entirely different, and no one would have thought that they'd go for this sort of gimmick because they were more focusing on the Skylanders. But then Trap Team decided to go, okay, let's make some strong Skylanders and let's also make some pretty good cores as well. Because this game, like, most of the cores got a chance. And ones that are good, which are most of them, are just. You okay? Sorry. Like the cores that are good, they're good for a reason. Like everyone that thinks they're good is they think they're good because well, they're like that for a reason. So basically, I guess you could think of the game trying to balance it out because these Trap Masters they had really good damage, increased damage as well to the villains, can increase villain time as well, which is all insane. So basically, these Skylanders are extremely powerful in these games, and well, that's a good thing, isn't it? Now, they had to basically balance it out with the cores, because the cores, they need to be good too. And they did that. They did all of that. They made the cores good, just like how the Trap Masters were good. And I think that was good for Activision to do. Now, Yes, there were the average bad thing about this game, such as, having Bone Chompy. I still hold a grudge against him. Like, why does Bone Chompy exist? Why? Literally, the only point of Bone Chompy is to consume Wolfgang. I mean, he has a longer timer, I'm pretty sure. But he's terrible. That doesn't make him do more damage, have more range. He's just terrible. So, Skylanders Trap Team did a lot of things right, such as, Chompy Mage. I'm sure a lot of you love Chompy Mage. And, yeah. So, if you think Skylanders Trap Team was a good game, then that's probably why you're watching this, actually. Because obviously, as you know, my videos are absolutely terrible. Well, then again, you might not know. This might be your first time watching. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! Why are these not in? But, yeah. My opinion of Trap Team. I think Trap Team was an alright game. But, I mean, it did have its issues. Such as, I remember, like, the difference in difficulty, seriously. I remember thinking, oh, Nightmare Trap Team can't be that bad. I mean, like, easy mode, you can pretty much no-death it. So, you know, I'm like, way more, like, better at Skylanders now, so surely I'll be able to take it on. So I did it, in the Ocean Mark, and I realized this game is pretty difficult. Like, really difficult. And so, it wasn't the game that, was going to be really easy. Especially not on Nightmare Mode. Nightmare Mode is really hard. Because the difference between easy and medium mode is absolutely tiny. However, as soon as you move on to hard mode, it just gets way more difficult. I have a sort of issue with that. Because why? Just why? Why would it be the difference between medium mode and hard mode? What did they do wrong? What did they do wrong? But then the difference between hard and nightmare mode, as a lot of people know, is bigger than the difference between easy and hard mode. So it was even harder. But to be honest, now that I think about it, I think Trap Team is literally the only game that defies that. Because actually, easy and hard mode, the difference is much bigger. And the only thing that Nightmare mode really does different, because you already take a lot of damage in hard mode. I mean, it obviously makes it so that you can get like one shot or two shot in some situations, depending on the level. But it makes it so that a lot of the boss fights work differently. Like a good example, I was not expecting for Wolfgang to be like it was, because I practiced on hard mode, but then I realized all of that became useless, as the musical notes worked differently. So, that was helpful. And yeah, so Wolfgang worked a lot differently. Chaos worked a tiny bit differently. The Golden Queen, which is overall, in my opinion, the hardest boss in the entire game. Harder than Chaos. I don't know why people think Chaos is actually that bad. It's not. Unless you're trying to tell me I've practiced that much. Oh, well, not practice. I've played Chaos that much that it's just really easy. Which I haven't. Unless you try to tell me that, Chaos is easy. Like, well, maybe not easy. It's like, it's hard enough to get one or maybe two deaths. So, yeah, that's a thing. But still, it's not as bad as Golden Queen, in full honesty. I'm sure no one's struggling on Trap Team Chaos as much as others. Now, yes, it does depend on who you're using. It does depend on that. But as long as you're not using, like, really bad cores or Trap Masters, because to be honest, the majority of bad Skylanders in Trap Team are the actual Trap Masters. Which doesn't really make sense considering you're playing Skylanders Trap Team. And the gimmick of the entire game is that they're meant to be really strong, but then it just got ruined entirely. So that makes no sense to me. That's one of my many issues with the game. Like, to name a bad one, I could say Blastermind is bad. Now, the other Trap Master in Magic, I don't remember his name. He's forgettable. Face it. I know his catchphrase, out of sight. That's literally the only thing I remember about him for some reason. Well, actually, I remember what he looks like. Does that count? Maybe. But still, the other Magic Trap Master is... I mean, he has his bad parts, but he's not anywhere near as bad as Blastermind. I mean, Ignite the Fire literally has, like, every single problem with Blastermind. I know that, for sure. But, I mean, can a single Skylander be worse than a lock puzzle key? Yes. Depends. I mean, it depends who the Skylander is. Lost mind. So, but still, Ignite the Fire has tons of issues with Blastermind. Probably more than actual problems in the entire world. Oh, I actually did damage this. Never done that before. Immediately takes damage. That's a PB for me. And I'm happy. So, Skylanders Trap Team, difficult game. But to be honest, if you ever want a challenge or just a good Skylanders game, get Trap Team. If you seriously are watching this video and you do not have Trap Team, I would definitely recommend it. Because it's an awesome game and it has some really, really good things about it. Awesome game, awesome features. Why not? Like, honestly, tell me, if you don't have Trap Team, why wouldn't you buy it? Why wouldn't you? If you honestly don't have Trap Team and you're not thinking about buying it, just please tell me. Why wouldn't you buy it? What is your issue with it? And if you tell me that it's too glitchy or something like that, I don't even know what to say. But that's pretty bad if you ask me. And so I have my problems with it. And I'm also kind of running out of things to say. But I'm going to try and keep talking as to entertain the viewer. And yeah. Oh my god, 9 health. Oh! But Trap Team, awesome game. Awesome bosses as well. So if you ever want a good challenge with a game, play Trap Team and do an Ultimate Nightmare. Do a Nuzlocke. Just do any challenge on this game that involves either hard mode or nightmare mode, because it's a good idea. This game is amazing, and it has its challenge too. It's a perfect mix of both challenge and fun. So I'd like to end this video off with a thank you to Activision for giving us the experience in this game and giving all of us a fun time. Skylanders Trap Team was one of the best gaming experiences I've had in my entire life. I admit it. I mean, just look at this guy. He has some of the funniest voice lines. And, I mean, what better design is there than some of these? Like, look at this guy. If you took his hat off him, because that hat does make him look pretty goofy. But seriously, look at this guy. What is there not to like about him? Hmm? He's both funny and cool. Um, Excuse me. I'm trying to do something, but it's not letting us. I'm pretty sure when you create bone paws, is my white button just not working, or for some reason does it just not have it? I know I have it. I don't know why I'm questioning that. It's just not creating bone paws. That No, it doesn't work. Because I can swear sometimes when you create the bone paws, it makes his eyes glow, which looks cool. But anyway, Funny Bone's really cool. I mean, Blackout's really cool. They gave us some of the coolest character designs ever. And they were all really amazing. So Activision, if you're watching this, which you definitely are not, because why would you watch my videos? Mine are terrible. Thank you for creating this game. I love it. It's one of my favorite games ever, and my best gaming experience. This is probably the third most played game by me, and let's just say that's a lot of hours. That's a lot of hours put into this game. I've played it a lot. My most played Skylanders game for a reason. It's really fun. It has a lot of replayability too, because you can play this game quite a few times and just not get bored of it. I mean, it even has an expansion levels in adventure packs, and both of them of each are good. They're both really good, intriguing, and the player gets a new experience. So, I hope you enjoyed this 26.5 minute just talk about it. I've really enjoyed Skylanders Trap Team. I hope you all. Right, I hope you enjoyed Skylanders Trap Team. If you did like Skylanders Trap Team, then play it. Play it now. Or whenever you have time. Whenever you're really bored and you have nothing to do. And just think, what if I play Skylanders Trap Team? What if I play Skylanders Trap Team? Like, if you're able to do that, it's something to do. Just, if you're bored, let's go on this Trap Team. It's a good game. It's worth your time. Just play it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.